Hello. Doing my TikTok Tuesday as I drive today because I have to multitask today because I got a little late start to my morning. You probably won't see this video till later because I think I'm not allowed to get on TikTok at my job. But I'm recording it now in the morning. You probably won't see it till the afternoon. So just a warning for those of you who are watching it, depending on what time you're watching. So it's Tuesday, it's TikTok Tuesday. Shout out to all the teachers. Also, Teacher Plan Tuesday. My tip for teacher planning this week is make sure you start thinking ahead to spring break. Whatever it is you're going to do. If you're going to go on vacation, if you're going to do some work around the house, if you're going to rest and relax, do a staycation, or work on some projects. If you have a business, a creative business, figure out what you want to do. Start writing that out and plotting that out now. Also, it's a new year, 2023. If you have a birthday coming up, start planning that now. Especially if it's a significant birthday. I have a significant birthday coming up, 50 in March. So I'm planning stuff now. Got ideas on the table of things I want to do already. So if you have a birthday or even a big birthday, it don't have to be a big birthday. I believe in celebrating all birthdays. So if you have a birthday, I won't say if, you do have a birthday coming up in 2023, as everybody does, start planning now to figure out what you want to do. Those are my two tips, one for teachers and then one for people who, need to plan their birthday. Because I believe in planning your own birthday out. That way you're not shocked and surprised about anything, but also you're not disappointed that no one else planned anything. It'd be great to have someone else plan something for your birthday. That's awesome. If you have someone to do that, that is awesome. Unfortunately, I do not. So I usually just end up planning my own birthdays, just also because I know then it'll go the way that I want it to go. I'm an Aries, so that's what we do. So anywho, just shouting out everybody this morning. If you're rushing like I am on the way, get there safely. Also, as far as January is concerned, I know January is the month of, resolutions and trying to get into brand new habits. I encourage you to create a list of things you want to make a habit. Not necessarily a resolution, like I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week, because we know that's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. Some of y'all are dedicated to that. I've done that year after year after year, trying to have a new resolution to work out and lose more weight during the new year, and that's just not feasible. It's not realistic. But if I make a commitment to walk 2 times a week, I'm not saying for the whole year I'm gonna go 5 days. I'm just saying 2 days a week I'm going to walk. That's been my goal for a minute now, and I need to really start doing it a little bit more. Although I get a lot of walking done at my job every day with my kids that I work with. I get a lot of walking done around the school. So do you. That's up to you. But also don't discount the activity that you do get, whether it is walking physically, going outside or going to the gym. We don't always have to go to the gym to do everything, but don't discount the activity you already get. Like if you have to walk from the parking lot to the bus station every morning, count those steps. Or if you have to walk, around, a hospital or around a big building that you work in, those are steps. So make sure those are being counted. Right now, my Fitbit, I'm mad because my Fitbit died right before the holiday break. My phone did some update. I got Samsung, and the Z Fold, for whatever reason, it's not syncing back up with my Fitbit. So my Fitbit has been down. It counts my steps, but it's not connecting to anything so that I can monitor that and keep track. So my steps go away each day, and I have no way of tracking that. And so I'm in the process of figuring out what to do next with that as well. So wish me luck on that. But yeah, that's all I say. Make many goals for the new year. Don't try to do it all, because I'm guilty of doing that. I'm guilty of having a long list of goals. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna write 10 books, I'm gonna go to the gym every day. No, that's just not feasible. And the older I get, the more I realize how not feasible it is to do all of that. So yeah, I just encourage you to pick a couple of goals. I know one of my things is writing and publishing, so I do want to publish probably about at least two books I want to do in the quarter. Now, we may not do the 2 in the same quarter, but that is the goal. But I got to get on the publishing train, because I've been writing all my life, and I really just need to go ahead and do that. And let's see. The meal planning is one of my big things for this year too. So I want to make sure I do proper meal planning ahead of time. My mom was real good at that. So I really just want to pick up that skill a little bit more and run with it. I'm challenging myself to also cook more things in my Crockpot. I have a Crockpot Express, and it's a Crockpot, also an Instapot at the same time. I know Instapot is its own brand. So that's why it's Crockpot Express, because it's a quick pressure cooker. Because all Instapot is a pressure cooker. They, Instapot, they're genius at marketing. They came up with the whole Insta food, type thing. But an Instapot is a pressure cooker, and a Crockpot Express is a pressure cooker and a slow cooker. What I like about Crockpot Express also, which I assume the Instapot also does, is you can, like, if you need to saute something or brown something beforehand, before cooking it all together in the Crockpot part of things, you can do that in the Crockpot Express and then turn it on to, slow cooker mode or Instapot mode, and then cook all your stuff in one, so you're not messing up a bunch of dishes and stuff. Like, I hate having multiple dishes and things to wash. Now, I might have a cutting board, where I cut my vegetables or cut up meat or whatever. That might be the only other thing that's dirty when I'm using my Crockpot Express. So my goal for 2023 is to use my Crockpot Express even more. I might just do a whole Crockpot Express video, or just Crockpots and Instapots just for you all, just in case you have questions and things. I also just figured out this week how to follow hashtags, and then also how to pull up the hash. It was like a pain in the butt to try to figure out how to pull up the hashtags that you follow. I had to search all over the world to figure that out. But I now know how to access the hashtags that I follow, so I can just look at on TikTok the stuff that I want to look at. Because while I love everybody on TikTok, not everybody, but a lot of the content creators on here, I get a lot of new content creators in my feed. I don't always want to see some of the stuff that comes up and pops up in my feed. So following hashtags, what I discovered, is a way to niche down and narrow down what you want to see. So I do, as you know, planner stuff, cooking stuff. So I'm following all the hashtags that are of interest to me, so that I can just look at those videos on a regular basis. I'm discovering a lot of good videos though that just pop up in my feed, and I end up following you all. But a lot of times too, I just want to see, stuff that pertains to what I'm also trying to do, so I can, network with these people or just get ideas and things like that. So anywho, it's time for me to go into the school. Everybody know this week is not this week, but I'll say this season is what I like to call Founders Day season. A lot of Black Greek sororities and fraternities are celebrating Founders Day. Starting, I'll go back to November. We started with, it actually starts December 4th. Is when it begins with the alphas, and then January 15th, I might as well say it, it's coming up soon. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Founders Day, January 15th, 1908 to be exact, at Howard University, just in case you didn't know. Thus I have some pink and green on today. I had some on yesterday. I'll probably wear